Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your Halloween Weekend Part 3 tarot reading. Okay. So, I wanted to go ahead and get your Part 3 out. Today is October the 29th, which is Sunday, 2023. Because, yeah, this is going to be the last day of your weekend. Okay, your Hallow weekend. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody is well. Please remember still, right? We got the eclipse energy that's going on. And, that's why I said I want to go ahead and do your part 3, even though this is an eclipse day, because I didn't want to, leave the weekend. If I started the weekend, I had to finish it. Okay, so. If you hear any noise, that's my neighbor, my upstairs neighbor. They are so annoying. And I am so not used to so much, oh goodness, so much noise. We had 3 to flip out. Let's see if we're going to take, they gave us 4. So we got Jupiter, returns, benefits in reverse, the dice gambling. That's my 5th house of Leo card. Then we got earth element stability. And then we got precision numerology. Now this card came out in the reading I did on my other channel as your messages yesterday. Okay, so you may want to go take a look at that. I'm not quite sure on when Jupiter is moving or has moved. That can be very significant. Please remember that I do Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western astrology or astronomy. So for that reason, we are still in Libra season for my video or for my channel until November the 15th. Then Vedic Sidereal astrology, we will move to Scorpio. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I'm not here to change what you feel a zodiac sign should be, or your particular zodiac sign. Just keep an open mind. I'm pretty sure the reading will still resonate with you. If you're new here. So for me saying that, Saturn is moving back to Capricorn. It was retrograde in Aquarius on November the 4th. Then, of course, we still got Rahu and Ketu moving by the middle of November, finishing up with the transit, landing in Pisces and Virgo. Okay, coming from Aries and then also coming from Libra. So, something is not precise, something is unstable, it's a total gamble, and will I reap or have any benefits from it? So this could be your energy of how you're thinking. This could be somebody else's energy of how they're thinking. Like, what would I gain, or what would be the benefit of this? If I decide to gamble, to talk to you, to start a relationship, to date, to get married, to move in together, to make a family, is separation and or divorce, is all type of stuff, right? But this is my 5th house of Leo because card, because 5th house is dating, is intimacy. It's one of the houses of intimacy. It's going out, it's having a good time. It can stay platonic, but then 5th house of Leo also can turn from platonic into lust or a love affair. And anytime you're having some type of love affair, that's a gamble. Okay. Especially if, it's a third party situation. Taking a risk also can be 5th house or 8th house of Scorpio. Sorry about that. So we have a fire. We have fire, fire, earth, and then numerology. Um, let's go ahead and put these back and see if they come back out. But just keep that in mind. I'm going to keep it in mind. And the only thing, y'all know I don't have no Halloween stuff, so the only thing I have is a candle. Because I like to collect candles. I like to use a lot of candles. So as things are being marked down in stores for Halloween, I like to get the candles for their scents. And then I usually, because, they'll be marked down so low, I can tear off the the paper or the film that's around it and just have a clear glass. So, FYI for, those bargain shoppers. So now we have air element of communication. Communication keep coming out. Ain't nothing going on in Gemini. But, and that would be third house, but it can still be regarding the house of Virgo. If you want to talk about the magician card, the magician card is going to be Virgo and Gemini, but really pertaining to Mercury. Now, I know Mercury was in Libra. I don't know if it still is. I haven't checked. It could have moved. So that can be very pertinent, okay, to why really all this weekend communication cards have been coming out. So Mercury is either going back retrograde or it has moved finally from Libra either to Virgo or either to Sag. What's after Libra? I am so not prepared. How am I, y'all, reader, and I am not on my game? Scorpio. One of the two. And Vedic Sidereal. Yes? Now, air element is always going to be sword energy, mental communication. Yes, it's the throat chakra, okay, with speaking, of course, but air element is going to be, of course, again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That air element. So that can be your sun sign, your rising, your ascendant. For some of you, it can be your moon. Um, but communication is up in the air. That's what I hear. So, if we going back to the cards that first came out, taking a gamble on communicating with you, because the relationship or the situation or the communication itself have not been stable. Okay, like I said, it's been up in the air. Whether you haven't been initiating or the other person or people, everything don't have to be about love or dating. It could be communication from a job that you're waiting to hear from, your lawyer, your doctor, legal matters, family, platonic friends, etc. Okay. Um, what else did we see? We seen Jupiter benefits or Jupiter returning. Now, I know Jupiter was retrograde in Aries, Vedic sidereal. Did it already move to Pisces or did it move to Aquarius? That's another question. So I will find that out by tomorrow when I come back on to do your reading. Okay. So make sure you come back to this reading after Tuesday or so, okay, to find out like what's going on. Because whatever information I get here is still going to be important. We're going to figure it out with clarification. Okay, so Jupiter returning could be the benefit that will benefit the both of you. Remember that Jupiter is about growth and expansion, not only in oneself, but the surrounding, opportunity, a door opening, somebody finally, wanting or willing to have the courage and the willpower, which is third house of Gemini, Mercury, to give an offer or accept. Okay, because Jupiter is always want something to grow or have some type of growth, to get a benefit, to get some type of use out of something, to be beneficial, right? Then what else did we have? We had the Jupiter, we had the dice gamble, we had the Earth stability in reverse, and then we had numerology. Yeah, I said, and that was precision, right? So something that was not very precise. Somebody could not or may not have been very precise with their communication, you or them. So no definite concrete answer, a yes or a no. So yes, communication still up in the air. So now we have 12th house of Pisces, escape. Somebody could have been acting, or coming across like escapism, a sense of ghosting, um, with their communications, with their actions, or also physical, not coming around, or however the case may be. Now, remember, 12th house of Pisces is always going to be about endings, right? And then you have a reset from 12th house of Pisces to first house of Aries. Some people call the Fool card Aries, but Fool card for me would be Pisces. But either way, if somebody have been escaping communicating with you, I'm sorry if you couldn't see the card. Somebody have been, escaping the communication. Maybe it's been very fluctuating. That's been coming out all weekend also. Um, because things are happening behind the scenes that you don't know, and it can be due to the transits or transition of the energy of the planets, which really pays a lot to how we act, our actions, our thoughts. Um, because if the energy is not there, then it's not there. And during the time that the transition of the planets may be retrograde for your particular zodiac sign or somebody else's, that person may not have the courage, the strength, the willpower, the urge to communicate, sorting through their thoughts, wanting to express love. And each thing I just said is really a breakdown of each individual zodiac sign. Okay? So, depending on what planet is in what house, what zodiac sign, you may feel stronger, somebody else may feel weaker. You may want to talk, but somebody may feel like ghosting or don't have the right words to communicate or to say. Okay? So, it's all about your perspective and your perception, keeping that in mind. Now we have that fire energy, what I was speaking of, which is spontaneity. Speaking of Aries, right? And please remember again, like I keep telling you, when that Rahu and Ketu move, oh my gosh, a lot of stuff in our world, our everybody's energy is going to totally change. People who were not spontaneous before gonna get that fire lit up under them. People who were not communicating are going to open up, especially if they are a Libra and a Aries right now, because the transition or the planet stability of Rahu and Ketu being in Libra and Aries for the past 18 months, they've been going through it, right? So now Virgo and Pisces are about to have their turn, for another 18 months. Somebody's coming in soon with a sense of urgency, okay, spontaneity. That spontaneity also can be connected to that dice card, right? Taking a gamble, because that was the only card that was in the upright that flipped out, at the beginning of the reading. Oh, well, there we go. The water. We got Scorpio of transformation. Something or Mercury could be in Scorpio now that it's coming out. Because we had Venus, we had the Sun, excuse me, we had K2, and we had Mercury. That was all in Libra. Hey, Nicole Coleman, blessed be. So, Scorpio energy, remember I was just talking about the fifth house of Leo and the eighth house of Scorpio, about both of those are the transitional houses of spontaneity, um, love affairs, taking gambles, taking risk. Eighth house came out. Now, transformation in reverse, and if you hear me pausing, I'm getting messages, I'm getting downloads, I'm trying to come across or transcribe, your message to you in words in English that you can understand. Okay, so I'm not just hesitating for nothing. I'm thinking. Okay. Um, Pluto transformation in reverse is all or nothing energy. Either you're all in or you all out. Mm. Pretty much how Scorpios are. Either they like you or they don't. It's pretty much no in the middle with Scorpios. Either they love you or they don't. Either they're dating you or they're not. They're very cut and dry. Scorpio is one of the only water signs that really act like fire. They act like a fire sign, you know. But like I said, eighth house, and I say that on my channel all the time, not just for today. Eighth house of Scorpio is an all or nothing house. Eighth house, either you're all in or you're all out. So if you're gambling, right, literally, either you're putting all your money or your chips on the table and you're making a large bet, okay, because you're taking a risk, you're taking a gamble to win big. Same thing. So that could have been the hesitance, the reason for ghosting, the lacking of communication, because somebody has been contemplating or really thinking about how to approach you, escape in reverse, to come back or return back to you, to express mentally through also their thoughts through the throat chakra, air element, the color blue here, what they want to say, what can they express. So they were going through, or still is, some type of transformation. Now, eighth house of Scorpio also is an unstable house. So even though we seen the earth sign, the card that came out first, right? It was in reverse. That's because the energy between, or whatever your particular situation was going on between you and this person, whether they're an ex, somebody you're presently dealing with, or even somebody new, maybe you just met, and the energy hasn't settled down yet after first meeting this person, still trying to get to know each other, right? It could have been a lot of spontaneity at first, and then the fire start to dwindle. Okay, because the person and or you was still contemplating taking a gamble. You know, maybe you've been single a long time, or maybe this other person with this fire card in reverse has recently or is about to come out of a relationship. They may not want to take a gamble and start something new up. Okay, maybe they want to let this fire build up, right? Let that spark between the both of you, or the feelings become more spontaneous before something can get more serious. Now, eighth house of Scorpio also is about a sudden shift, a shocking moment that somebody can be coming in with some type of revelation, conversation, air element about what they have been thinking. Eighth house of Scorpio is also our mental capacity, how we think and what we think about. You would think it's Gemini, but no, it's not. It's more of your mental health when it comes to eighth house of Scorpio. So somebody could always overthink some things, linking that eighth house of Scorpio to the Gemini, Libra, or air element. over contemplating, really taking a lot or too much time, racing thoughts, keep thinking about the same thing over and over and over again. But the fire energy here never taking any action, okay? Keeping everything in their head. Okay, now eighth house of Scorpio. Oh no, not Black Moon Lilith, not her. Well, it is the day before Halloween almost, right? So, not surprised to see her. She came out on the first weekend or Hallow weekend reading, part one. So, make sure you go and watch that. That was very informative. So, eighth house of Scorpio again is about your money, it's about secrets, it's about gossip. It's also a house of work and dedication. Okay. So, again, you or somebody else or the situation itself, whatever it is, do you still want to put any more work and dedication into it? If it's a job, your spontaneity, your fire is being drowned out. You don't want to work there, you don't want to be there. It's too much dedication. You could be putting into something that's not worth it. The escape card. Okay, so you could be thinking, do I still want to do this for a living? Whatever you do for work. The fire that was lit up under you is gone. And it could be due to eighth house Scorpio, thank you, angels, all the toxicity, okay, that is associated with the co-workers and that particular place of employment. It could have been also some secrets that you will still learn, error of communication. And it could just, drown out your fire. The mystery, thank you, angels, the mystery in reverse, Lilith, will be revealed. So it also can be a past person, a current person, somebody new that may not want you to learn of some type of secret. It also could be they don't want any gossip if they do decide to take a gamble with you. Okay. All right. So let's clarify some stuff. Let's clarify some things and see what we got going on. Trying to see what cards. Let's try and see for each one of these real quick. And y'all know I always switch up a little bit. 10th house of Capricorn, like I said, Jupiter, not Jupiter, Saturn. Saturn must, oh goodness. Jupiter must be going from Aries to uh, Pisces or Aquarius. Because I keep calling out Jupiter and I keep calling out Aquarius. So, but Saturn is retrograde, like I said, in Aquarius, and it's moving November the 4th. I told you that at the beginning, right? To 10th house of Capricorn. Here it go. 10th house of Capricorn is also your career, what I just got through talking about. So some of you, you could get message from your boss, your job, or something like that about increased responsibility. It's saying success if you want it. You're going to have to build it up with the fire card here in reverse, becoming that person of power and status. So some of you could have a long talk with your job and or your boss. Maybe you are about to put the fire up under your behind, okay, and start up your own business or go back to your entrepreneurial ship where you have been gone for a while here. Like it says, you could get some communication, whether you're applying for grants or loans or something like that regarding your business, your career. But it's also it's messages that you need to pay attention to. If you want to say your spirit guides, ancestors, however you want to say it, the divine, about your destiny. It also can be a person or people with 11th house, if I take it to Aquarius, groups of friends or people you associate with that you want to have growth and expansion. Since I keep talking about Jupiter here, um, and about coming up with a business plan or hooking up, doing some type of business idea. Because that was all in the reading all this weekend, too. So there we go, Scorpio. Mm. The highest and the lowest aspects control the situation, that extraordinary power of prayer. The other end says purification to resurrect. Just told you about the secrets. I just broke down all of Scorpio 8th house and results from the power of. This is also seeming like somebody is wanting to resurrect their power over you, within them regarding you, or this is you have been going through a sense of purification, which means that you have been clearing and purging. Okay, through your communications, through your actions, and also physically, letting people go out of your life, physically letting things go out of your possessions, letting jobs and careers go that you feel no longer suits you because you want to have a more sense of freedom. This also could be a relationship. Okay. Remember, eighth house of Scorpio also too can be a tower moment. The tower card is Scorpio and Aries energy. So it can be the beginning of a transformation or a ending house. Now, if you can talk it out, thank you, angels, with air element of communication here, when it begins in eighth house of Scorpio before it gets to Pisces, 12th house, then it can still be saved. But if it still continue on, the turbulence, the sense of a tower moment, the tower card between 8th and 12th house, it will not have a reset. That situation and relationship will end. Okay? So it's already telling you purification is what's happening between you, this person, you separately, somebody that you know, or a new person, whatever going on in their life. They're going through a eighth house Scorpio moment. Okay. Where they're determining, do they still want to continue to put all in a situation that they're dealing with? Okay. That situation can be their home, they baby mama, they baby daddy, they wife, they spouse, whatever, they mate, who they living with, the area that they're living in, do they want to move, whatever the case may be, right? They're going through, and or you are going through a eighth house of Scorpio time. Okay, now Vedic sidereal Scorpio will not be until November the 16th. So that's a couple of weeks. It's this is kind of like a love and all business reading. It's mixed. So if I'm sound like, if I feel like I'm going back and forth, just sit back and listen, okay? Because the Scorpio eighth house right next to the career card here, some of you are really contemplating on leaving one job because you keep going through the highest and the lowest, and you're like, okay, do I still want to continue to put my all in this, or am I ready to end it? Eighth house of Scorpio, even if it's a new job, because you're trying to see, where is this company taking me? Because it can be also some power struggles that somebody is trying to really overdo or too much execute their power of a position at your job right now. You know how you got so many coworkers that's always trying to play boss, but they got a minute type of title. Okay, you not the boss, boo. You are not like the store manager. You just a shift lead. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, hit like button. You be like, they do too much. Yes. Mm-hmm. And this person may not even like you, or some people here. It's a lot of gossip and stuff going on too. Okay. It could be a lot of gossip going on in the job, 10th house. Maybe some of you may be sleeping with the boss. Mm-mm. Well, get it how you live, okay? What's the next card? Fourth house of Cancer. Stability, home. Some of you may be moving due to your career. So that can be, again, an all or nothing energy. You know, Jupiter return, right? That was in reverse. Benefits. What will be the benefits of me moving closer to this job out of my city zone to another state, to the other side of the world or country? However the case may be for some of you, because that would be a new sense of purification. That would be you finally getting control of your finances, because eighth house of Scorpio is one of the finances house. Because you probably have been going through a lot of different losses when it comes to money lately. You know, the economy all over the world is just stupid, right? So, whatever makes you feel secure, that you either need to keep putting energy into, or purification, purge it. And that's a person, place, or thing. Okay? Whether they new, old, job, or career. Also can be family here. Called it out. 11th house of Aquarius. Y'all know my guy's gonna give me the cards anyway. That's why I be pausing so much, because they're channeling me the messages and what to say, and then they're gonna give me the cards. So, 11th house, like I said, freedom, association, and I said a circle of friends, making some type of new business idea or partnership. People think rebirth time. There you go. Yes, Nicole. Thank you for chiming in. Um, Somebody here also wants their new sense of freedom. Maybe you're tired of your neighborhood or your community or where you stay. And some of you have or will maybe moving. Okay. Maybe in November. Can be also maybe in Aquarius or Capricorn season. And for some of you, it may be around Cancer season. So that could be for some of you around in July of 2024. What's the next card? Talked about Aries already. There he go. Okay. What I say? Your willpower. What you think you know about. Doing it on your own, or doing it your own way. Okay. Um, your desires. The energies to meet the challenge. And also the results from the honesty and the strength. Some of you, do you have the energy to let a ex return back to you, to get that spontaneity up, to let that fire build back up, to let that romance, that inkling, okay, of lust, because that's what I'm seeing with the spontaneity and Scorpio energy. Somebody is also really digging you, or have a lot of energy that they want to express to you. Um, Somebody here does want longevity, but the thing is, they're not communicating it right now. So that can be, to you, it's like, hey, are we going to resurrect this, or are we going to end it? Some of you, or a lot of you anyway, right now, you're very concentrated on your job, on your money. You need that sense of power. That sense of power coming from your finances is going to keep you stable. Everybody, right? That's going to make you feel more secure. That's what you're feeling very more safe in. Bottom of the deck is Leo, the sun. I keep telling you about all this fire energy. Acting like a leader. This person needs to demonstrate towards you as leadership. Okay. Um, that they're ready to meet this challenge, which is to show stability and security towards you if they want relationship or if they want to take a gamble in dating, if this is somebody new, being honest, showing that courage, that willpower, and that strength. And then they will gain the respect from you. hmm So let's see what we can pull out here. Let's do a little of these cards for clarification real quick, and then before we leave, I'll throw out some love messages. Let's kind of speed this up a little bit. But remember, like I told you, right? Aries card here. Rahu is coming out of Aries and is going into Pisces. I don't have Libra on the table, nor Virgo, but that's also the energy. Okay? So let's do that again. Hold on, y'all. Some of you may also realize, do I got the energy to meet the challenge to accept this job promotion? Okay. Some of you may be getting some type of job promotion or a change of department or something like that at your job. It may increase your money some, but I don't think you're going to be very happy with it. It may come with a title because it's a certain department, but I think you really prefer your sense of freedom to whatever you were already doing. Okay. Some of you are really focused on just self. You too, huh, Nicole? Sorry if that's very loud. And that's why I don't like to shuffle like that too much on camera. I do the soft shuffle like that. Some of you are really focused or will be more focused on yourself, and don't be upset with that, okay? Because with Lilith over here in reverse, you are clearing and have been purging that scorned feeling, okay? Hurt, feeling abandoned, or left out. You don't want any more third party situations. This is where your honesty and your strength within oneself, Aries first house, is coming from. You're ready to move up or change your career. You're ready for that sense of leadership, not only about a job, but about oneself. So, a lot of you have really or will be changing even more. And if this is somebody from your past, I don't know if they're going to be able to feel secure with you by the sense of power that you will be demonstrating or exuding, okay? Because you have came into your realization of more of who you are. That's the results of the power, eighth house of Scorpio, of you getting control of your situation, your surroundings, and yourself about what you want to go toward in life now, even more. Okay. Some of you, your fire for an ex or something like that has dwindled anyway. You still probably, yes, think about them, but I really feeling that you're wanting something new in life. Okay. And this is how you are speaking. This is what you're saying out with the air element. Look at there. New beginnings. First card out. Desire, intimacy and procreation, fertility, multiply, and a sudden increase. You see the little rabbits here. Rabbits are always linked to fertility. So with that dice card with gamble, if you do decide Scorpio eighth house, and the fire spontaneity to be intimate or have procreation, um, you can be very fertile, whether you're a masculine or divine feminine. Okay, to receive or to pass out. So if you don't want any kids, make sure you're protecting yourself or however the case may be, because this can also be pregnancy. Some of you, this unfortunately, may be the thinking of termination of a pregnancy. Whether you believe in that or not, I'm just reading the cards, okay? This also can be your ex or somebody that may be waiting on communication if they got a child on the way. So this can be for some of you the stall or escapism of why you really haven't heard from that person. They may have just had a baby, or they're finna learn they may got a baby on the way. And this may be their all or nothing energy if they're going to decide to stay at home, okay, and be that support to that person, because it can be a second or a third child to this person, whether they're a past or a new. Okay. A sudden increase in your money, like I already told you, landing on your job, 10th house of career. And like I said, it can be some type of leadership position or just title, but it will come with increased responsibilities and tasks. So that can be like more paperwork, you know, being there to help unload when the truck come in, stuff like that, when you necessarily didn't do all that before. Okay, landing on, look at there, the heart on 8th house of Scorpio. Let me do it this way so you can see. Love, romance, joy, bliss, heart's desire, not content, because this card came in reverse, not affectionate, not fulfilled, acting rude, okay, the opposite of kindness, and not forgiving. So like I said, whether it's you, your present energy, somebody new, or a ex, it could have already been over between you and an ex, right? Like I already said, keep pointing to that fire and spontaneity. This lantern, you see the heart or the fire is in reverse, and also that is in reverse. So, if this is or was an ex, the fire has really went out between the both of you. Um, because somebody escaped from the situation or left the situation, the sense of breakup, and both of you or one of you went through transformation or still going through. And, it's going to take a lot for that spontaneity or how it used to be to come back. Okay. But if you do, this person may do something just to impregnate you. So be very careful with that. Um, but again, if this is a job and career, the love card, the contentment, the fulfillment, you're not loving it. Okay. It's in reverse. But the responsibility and the money will increase. So you'll have to decide that for yourself. If this is a new person you just met and you're wondering about them, they not in love with the person that they're living with. You said, I love the new me. Oh, that's great. I heard that. Okay. She spoke. Nicole spoke her piece. If this is a new person and they have a family at home, they're going through a lot of trouble. If this is an ex, they not in love, unfortunately, which is sad. Okay, and you should see that as sadness for any other human being that are in marriages or love relationships, even if you did have something going on with them. Um, because, it's still humanity, right? And I hate when people's marriages and love relationships don't work, you know. Um, because it's still all about effort, right? But it also is karma. Everybody is not meant to stay with everybody, no matter how they keep trying to force the issue. Once you learn the lesson is over. So the more you keep trying to stay with a person or in a situation, um, the karma is going to keep getting worser and worser or worser. And the things that they keep doing to you and you keep doing to them is going to get worser and worser and worser. It's not going to get better. as a way to tough it out. Okay, your karma with that person is over. You're meant to move on to learn lessons from somebody else that you will be more open as receptivity to learn it from. Okay, for example, they just gave me a quick example. If you have a new horse that you have to break in, is what they call it, right? And the trainer has taught this horse all that they know, and then now a new trainer come in, but the old trainer gets that horse and still tries to teach that horse some new tricks or something like that, or some new lessons to do, and the horse is not abiding by that old trainer, but it picks up quickly with the new trainer. Why? Because it's new energy. So now that horse will be more receptivity to the new trainer. Okay, maybe that new trainer will have a different set of kindness and affection and compassionate. Why is that? Because all of us is different. We're built different. We all have the same but still different DNA. We all was raised different, came from different ethnic backgrounds, associations, um, principles, dogmas, traditions, all type of things, religion. So how you are with one person, you're not going to be that way with somebody else. But if you stay with one particular person and keep trying to become a new person, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You can't become a new person with the same old. You can't have a rebirth in the same energy that caused all of the drama in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times relationships get worse and worse and worse and worse. Because people are trying to rebirth in something that you can't rebirth in. Yes? Okay. So that's why we have the crow as the next card. A new event or happening, observant, and an omen. Yes, you're gonna have memories. Hey, Amanda Hawkins. Um, and I've seen a crow the other day. I think y'all heard me in that video when I was at Dunkin' Donuts, not sponsored. Okay, and a crow was up there on top of the light, but I was fumbling with my phone trying to get the picture, and it flew off. But I see crows around me all the times. You know, crows are one of my animal totems. And plus, they pick up on my energy, so they always coming around me. But anytime I see crows, I know it's an end to something. It's some type of omen for Vesta angels, okay? For me to come back with your reading here. So landing on fourth house of Cancer, this is going to be some type of new event. Can be a person that's wanting to travel to you, or you traveling out of town to see family unexpectedly, or family is coming in. This also can be, somebody, if you met somebody very close to you, like maybe in your neighborhood or community or in your city, um, and maybe you met them at a mutual place that both of you like to go to. They're very observant of you. Okay, so I don't know if somebody is watching you, maybe on your social media. Um, I'm not trying to scare you, but you also being very observant of what makes you feel secure right now when it comes to love and heart and romance. And that's very good. But you're going to get some type of omen. Let me try and speed this up a little bit. There go your information and your knowledge. It's still in reverse. I feel that this is going to be about time Saturn moves back to Capricorn. So if this is a job and career, you're going to have to do more studies. You will get some type of training or training exercise. You're going to have to learn some new techniques or skill set. Okay. Anything that has been hidden, that's the third time that word mystery is on the table right now. So something that was a mystery is about to come to the light. This is the second time this word secrets is on the table. The secret is going to be lifted, it's going to be unveiled, it's going to come through, it's going to come out. Um, Knowledge is what you seek. Knowledge right now is going to be your sense of freedom, whether it's you or somebody else, which is the knowledge coming through as the communication here. Ooh, I didn't like to. Oh, I hate we had to have this to come out. We got illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry, reduce restlessness, filth, decay, deteriorate, loss, and theft. Now, some of you could just be very tired, okay, and a lot of fatigue because Aries, again, is first house. It's you, yourself, and I. Remember, I always tell you, even if you don't like Beyonce, she has that song. So that helps you to remember first house, who you are as a person. Thinking about you first, putting yourself first. So some of you, you may have some anxiety about the way you look. So it can be, your hair, your weight loss, your weight gain, how maybe stressed you look, losing your hair, very stressful time that some of you have been going through. And it's time to reduce that. This is why the Aries energy is here saying that we're going to give you the energy to meet the challenge to reduce all of this. Okay? The worryation, the restlessness. Get some rest. Stop worrying about people, places, situations, and everything. Okay? I want to get another one real quick on this crow to see possibly if it'll give us what the omen may be. And don't let situations and people and relationships, if they're deteriorating, like I said, let it go. You can't stop something from deteriorating. Okay. And don't let anybody come in as a thief to steal your energy and your desire. Okay. If they're not, that could be for some of you the omen. What is this? Saturn, the world card. So now we still have what's already on the table: Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and also Capricorn. Okay. And what did I tell you? Saturn is moving from Aquarius to Capricorn November the 4th. That's in a couple of days. The world card. You see the world? It says right there. So a cycle will be ending, not just in your life, that's the omen, but in this new person's life. Maybe you met them, maybe you haven't. Um, but it's still a sense of accomplishment, a completion of cycle. That word responsibility. Are you ready to take on a relationship? Are you ready to take on some type of huge responsibility? Some of you may be moving or traveling because it has home and it also have structure here. So some of you could be changing your structure. That's going to change your sense of environment and achievement. And you will have new sense of commitments, not only about love, but it could be toward a new job, new career, um, and also having the strength, okay, keeping that boundary or boundaries up. Don't let your boundaries deteriorate, okay? Now, it may be still some restrictions that now will be transforming back over to Capricorn because Aquarius has been going through a lot of restrictions because Saturn has been in their zodiac sign for over a year or two now. So the bottom of the card is wisdom, repose, knowing, fulfillment, experience, compassion, accumulation of a lifetime. You're very wise. This also could be some ancestors, a mom, a aunt, a sister, somebody like that, that is in your corner, okay? That is the omen, the crow here, that is helping you to remember who you are. First house Aries. Also establishing or helping you with a sense of magical powers. If you believe in that, which we do have as humans, it's just that a lot of people don't know how to utilize it. Oop, the passion is too much. Okay. Let's throw out some love cards or messages. And remember, this is still about the eclipse. Okay, still, we're in still eclipse energy. Eclipse energy is going to last at least 6 to 12 months. It can be 3 for some of you, but it's going to be at least 6 months. So don't think that the cycle of this eclipse is over. I'm afraid to lose you. This is why they want to have sex and procreation. Now, if this is a new person and they got a home or got a mate or something with somebody, their person, their mate, may be trying to use sex and procreation to keep this person at home when this person really want their freedom. Okay? But they're going to have some type of omen, and they're being very observant. That also came out yesterday. You or somebody also may have some type of elderly family with fourth house in this card here that they have to take care of. It could be that that person is deteriorating, okay, or have some type of illness. And this person may be going through a lot of stress, or it can be your mom, your grandmama. You know, because I know my aunt, she's the last of my mom's siblings out of 10. My grandmama had 10 kids. And my aunt, she's the last one. And she, in July, just turned 97, I believe. So, she's the wisdom, the anarchy, okay, that's left here. Look what I see. Arguments, fighting, abusive, tense, painful, anger, repeat again over and over, and kinky sex. Somebody, you know, it could be a huge secret, you know, and make sure you use protection for some of you who may decide to be intimate, because we do have the mice here with filth and illness with first house. So this person may not like to use protection, and or you, but you don't want to, oh shoot, you don't want any STDs or worser. Okay. What is this? Please do what's best for your heart. Ooh, landing right on the heart. Landing also on that 8th house of Scorpio. So this person are going through a huge transformation. They're purifying, trying to clear and purge what's ever been hurting the mice here, them, through anxiety, worryation, anxiety, stress, restlessness. Maybe their mate is the one that's cheating on them. Okay, because remember, the world card also can be a return of karma, right? So keep that in mind. You deserve better. Landed on that 4th house of Cancer, right on top of that crow. Because the omen is, if you're thinking about or letting an ex come back, remembering memories, right? You deserve better. Can be the crow telling you through remembering, right? And also wisdom, accumulation of a lifetime. You got the experience, the world card, right? You have the experience and the wisdom. The book here in reverse. Remember who you are and that you do deserve better. You already know to do what's best for your heart, but this is what this person can be keeping as a secret. They don't want you to remember that, to know that as knowledge, the book here. But Saturn, the world card, is telling you you through with that cycle. You're free. You free, but you continue to worry and stress yourself out, taking yourself through a sense of illness. Worryation can bring on high blood pressure, um, mental illness, because you keep thinking about repetitive thoughts with the whip here. Okay, can also for some of you be going through abusive relationships, fighting, arguing, and then it can lead back to having more kids because you're having procreation and kinky sex, okay, as a way of making up. May not be you, but it can be somebody that you know, okay? Yeah, don't put up with I just told you, don't put up with my bullshit. Mm. The book in reverse, you know better. I know I'm right, Vesta. You were right. Some of you, you told them that whoever that they went back to or they decided to choose over you or whatever the case may be, now they see as the omen that you were right. Okay? Oh, thank you so much, Nicole. I do long readings, okay? And I don't really apologize anymore for it. When I'm finished with the message, it comes out, I'm through. But my other channel, Yes or No Tarot, I do love readings under 20 minutes. They're about 15, 20 minutes long over there. You can always check those messages out. You can find the link all in my About section, community page, and in the description area. It's called Yes or No Tarot, LLC. Okay? But anyway, you know, yeah, they're afraid to lose you because you had good sex. You probably gave them a beautiful child and or children. You went and did what was best for your heart. Eighth house Scorpio, which is to break up or separate with them. Probably cause of the mice here that they was cheating or bringing you back diseases, causing you too much fatigue. You can't sleep because they wasn't coming home. Too much restlessness, stress, anxiety. Okay. Um, this also can be your spirit guides or your ancestors here, your family, as a sense of wisdom, saying you were right about them. So why are you keep stressing yourself that you feeling like you were wrong? They even secretly telling you you were right about me. I am filthy. I am deteriorating. hmm I am worrying and have anxiety because I lost you. You went and did what was best for your heart. That's why the heart here is in reverse. They knew you deserved better. Now, if this is a new person that you met and maybe y'all may begin a relationship or you're just trying to start something up, they don't want to lose you coming out the back because they know what they got at home. They know what they've been going through. They could also see and be very observant about the continuous cycle that them and that person is going through. Okay. And maybe they have or will find out something with the mice card here that they're tired of the stress and anxiety and the worryation. Maybe their mate is filthy. Okay. Maybe they're filthy at home and they just don't clean up, they don't take care of the kids right, and they just don't contribute, all type of stuff, right? So they're ready, the world card here, to end that. This is going to be their observance and their omen that they're going to get and realize that they deserve better. This is why probably they met you. Okay. But the sense of becoming spontaneous and taking the dice, the gamble, to connect with you all the way with them, eighth house of Scorpio, purging. Okay, they want to be happy. They see that they can really demonstrate and feel happy and joy. Okay, the sun card here with you, but they got to end, or something will be ending here. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh gosh, told you they want to be different. You want to be different. Some of you with the Aquarius energy, you can be changing your haircut, your hair color. You're losing weight. You deciding to gain muscle or work out or exercise. You're changing also your diet with the mice card here. Okay, that's going to help reduce that stress, that anxiety. Also help to eliminate. Okay, I'm not a physician or a medical doctor or a psychologist or psychiatrist. Make sure you talk to your local medical provider. Okay, anytime that you are deciding to take medicine and or exercise or work out. But getting rid of illness is going to be changing your diet, exercising, walking, uh, doing better with your mental health. Okay, your mental health also is connected to what you keep thinking about. The air card, that needs to be over too. It's good to have memories, but not to the point where it causes you worryation and give you fatigue and restlessness. The world card, that needs to be over. Okay, let's just end it with the door, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Mañana. For the people who still practice it, happy Halloween. Okay, you got the sunset. That's good. Sun card here twice. So some of you could be a Libra and or about to be a Scorpio. You could be an Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, look at the sunset. Ooh, beautiful. And there it go. It says, time here. Y'all know I can't read. Hold on. Time here turns. Let me read it first and then I'll show y'all. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. Time here turns. Time, the world card. Remember, Saturn is governs time, right? So the time is going to be starting November the 4th for the energy, the opportunity to open up for whoever this is, new, old, and you, okay? Or generally as a collective reading here for the time. Time is about to change. I ain't talking about the time moving up and going back and all that stuff. The time in your life, the world card. It's the end of a cycle. It's time to begin anew. Okay? And the turn, I feel, has already started. But it's officially going to be November the 4th when Saturn goes direct. Okay? Because remember, Saturn has been retrograde. So everything has been returning back to you for you to look back at again. You've been working and it seems like you've been doing stuff over and over and over again when you thought you did it right the first time, whether it was business, finances, problems, issues with the house, repair, remodeling, renovating, plumbing problems, whatever the case may be. All of that is Saturn, okay? Losing a job, finding another one, right? So it's time to release and unfurl. That old cords of pain really has faded, but you keep keeping it in the current with the mice here. Okay? And the sunlight now, the sunlight is healing, right? The Aquarius, the star card, is healing. The sun is going to heal you, burn that, and release that. It's time for your joy. It's time for your happiness. But if you're the one that's keeping it from your own self by not allowing change to come in, okay, because you're still worrying about the loss and what was taken from you, it's going to keep deteriorating not only your love life and your happiness, but you too, through illness, fatigue, stress, and worryation. Y'all know I do take a long time, but I break stuff down for you to actually get the reading. Okay? That's how I do here. Now, this is what came out yesterday. The Neptune about the sacrificing, being confused, idolizing something that you need to stop idolizing, and be prepared to sacrifice, whether that's quitting one job, going to a next, sacrificing, finally releasing that resentment, pain, anxiety, stress, restlessness, whatever the case may be. Okay? So we will be back tomorrow to finish this up. So that's going to be your part 3. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. And also, if you need to rewind it, listen to what I said. Look at the words on the cards. Study it, the book. Okay? Because the unknown is about to become the known. Use your intellect. Okay? Understand your wisdom, a sense of knowing, a sense of knowledge about what's good for you and what's time to let it deteriorate. That can be your actual feelings about a situation. Let it deteriorate. It's a loss. It's gone. It's time to move on. The World card, Saturn here, has new hopes and things for you to do and accomplish, new sense of achievements. And that can be a new love and new love relationship. You just have to open up and be ready to achieve it. The sun, happiness, okay? All right. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you next time.